days, my journey from transforming my membership business into a course creator business. I'm a former German membership owner. I sold my German membership last year and transitioned to the international market. So if you don't know me, I'm not a fluent English. I'm not fluent in English speaking, so sharing this here on YouTube or for 40 days is some kind of a thing for me. So I think I have a lot to say today. But before we start into what I have learned today, my learnings, my aha moments, I want to share my numbers very honestly. So right now I have 490 euros and 36 cents on my bank account. I spent 104 euros and 61 cents on a credit for my MacBook that I needed to buy 2 years ago because my old MacBook died and I hadn't enough money to buy a new one, so I needed to take a credit over the next 5 years. I earned 89 euros and 72 cents from school. So these were from my school membership. And I transferred $500 from my savings bank account to my main bank account because I ran out of money. My yesterday's revenue was 63 euros and 12 cents. So before I would like to share my today's journey, I would like to talk about the task that I did that were on my to-do list today. So I tried to sort myself a little bit more with my Notion board and my task list there. So I created my opt-in page for my upcoming launch. This is a huge launch. It's a 7-day live launch with 7 live workshops from October 1 to October 7. I created the replay vault page. So I'm offering the live workshops as a replay for a week. And these are tasks that I needed to do today. So I'm not completely finished with that. And a task that I moved from today to tomorrow is my my Friday email because I struggled with my Wednesday email. This is why I sent it yesterday, and to not overwhelm my audience, I decided to move my Friday email to tomorrow. It's a Saturday email. All right. So my tasks for tomorrow are finishing my launch opt-in page and the thank you page. And I will create my launch automation. And hey, hi, Maria. Yeah, I'm creating my launch automation, which has a lot of emails. So we have a welcome email for those who are subscribing to my upcoming launch. We have and we have 14 reminder emails, and we have a bunch of sales mails. So if you are in my membership, the email vault, then you have access to all these emails. So I'm templatizing this emails into templates for you. So yeah, this is what you will receive when you are in my membership. So my biggest learnings today. So I had a call with my business bestie, Jackie. So she's the nerdy brain behind the Notion boards that I'm offering in my Storyteller Storyboard system. Yes, I'm from Germany. And so Jackie is the brain behind the Notion board. So we had a call today, and the reason for the call was basically that I wanted to walk her through my Notion board through her Notion board that I tweaked a little bit, but we ended up with a 3-hour session talking us through the things that are going on in our business and helped us with a strategy. So she will now create a new Notion board. So, and Jackie is a heart of a person. I love her. She's amazing. She's smart. She's nice. She's lovely. And she's a bit older than me. So I'm turning 40 and she is 10 years older than me. And so she has 10 years more experience for sure. So, and the thing is, she advises me a lot, which is great because she has so much experience and I really appreciate her advices. But at the first moment when I get an advice I haven't asked for, I'm like, I don't want to hear that. So I'm acting like a 5-year-old that was asked to do whatever, teeth brushing or something. So I love to get advice from someone who is more experienced than me, and there are thousands of people who have more experience than I have, and it's so valuable, her advice. But I don't know why I'm freaking out every single time someone give me an advice I haven't asked for. So the first second I'm like, ugh, I hate it. I don't want to hear you. I haven't asked for advice. But the second second is like, yeah, that's true. So I know what you want to say, and thank you for the advice. So this ran through my head now for a few hours, and I asked myself why I'm acting like a little child when someone advised me that I haven't asked for. And I think I know why it is. When I was younger, my father advised me a lot, but without offering help. So, for example, I struggled a lot with money in my 20s, and instead of offering me help, he advised me to move into a more cheaper flat. And I was like, why should I move? Moving from one to another flat will cost me hundreds of dollars, and I haven't enough money to buy food this month. So how should I move from one flat to the other flat just because the other one is a little bit cheaper? And then I have to live in a part of my city, and Munich is my hometown, where I don't want to live in. So, and this is what he's doing, what he did constantly when I was younger. He advised me without offering help. And those advices were, I don't know how to say it, not helpful. So, advising someone who is struggling with money to move into a cheaper flat isn't help, especially not when it's your father or your mom or some family member. So yeah, I think this is why I'm struggling with being advised without asking for. It's because I learned that receiving advice isn't helpful for me. Because then, after the advice, I was by myself and I had to solve my problem again by myself. So the problem of don't have enough money was just simply getting another job for earning more money, for being able to buy food. So I think this is the reason why I'm acting like I do. And also, sometimes I have cleared my situation already, and I then don't understand why someone is advising me. Instead of asking, hey, how is your situation? Then getting clarity around my situation and then advising me. This is something that I do. I don't advise someone without asking for. So even with my clients. So I try to cover the whole situation of my clients getting to know everything I need to know, every single detail, and then build a very unique advice for this person. So I don't call me an ADHD brain. I don't even know if I have ADHD. My son doesn't have ADHD. I don't know if I have. We all have ADHD if you ask Google or Instagram. But for me, it's important to cover the whole situation before I advise someone. But I also know that I couldn't expect it from others. So I need to learn that most of the times when someone gives me an advice, they do it from the bottom of their heart, like Jackie is doing it. So she don't give me an advice just because she wanted, I don't know, she had something bad in mind. It's the complete opposite. So I love Jackie and I know she loves me, and we are like this. We are business besties. She built my Notion board. We spent hours on Zoom calls the past half year. So today again, 3 hours on a Zoom call, and it felt like 10 minutes. So it's not exhausting or something else. I love working with her. She's one of the smartest women I know, and what she can do in Notion is amazing. So she can rule the world just with a Notion board. It's oh my god. Everything I know of around Notion, I know from her. And she's also the reason why I'm now organized on my business. So I was so unorganized by writing down everything on different Google Sheets or notes or blog or notepads or something, and I couldn't find anything. So, and since I know her, I'm very organized. I'm using Notion for my business. So my biggest learning today is that the average of people who advising me doing this in a good way, and they want to help me. They don't want to talk over my head. They talk to me on an eye-on-eye perspective. This is maybe not a learning, but it's a affirmation I need to repeat over and over again, that when my business besties advising me, then they mean it from the bottom of the heart. So this is basically the biggest learning from today. So okay, so I have a lot of comments. Thank you for that. Some of you just asking me if I can talk German. For sure I can. But it's an English, I'm talking English because I transitioned to the English-speaking market. And so, all right, a lot of comments. Thank you so much. I would love to see you again tomorrow to episode number 14 of the Pajama Journey. And I'm quite happy to share my upcoming tasks with you, my revenue, my numbers on bank account, and everything that I do and create along my journey from being a membership owner into a course creator. Bye for now.